Hi, this is Amna Shah from Student Solution, and I have a guest here with me. Her name is Karina from Brunel University, so I would like to introduce you to our viewers. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great. So why don't you give your introduction, please?
Hi, I'm Karina Hamlet from Brunel University, London. I work with the international recruitment team. And Brunel is a London institution. We're based in Uxbridge in West London. We're a modern university with just over 13,000 students studying with us. About 2,500 are international. And we have a campus university. So we guarantee housing for all of our students on campus. And we have a very inclusive, kind of diverse community of students at Brunel. We offer a range of programs at undergraduate and postgraduate level.
Very nice. So tell us a little bit about the physiotherapy program, which is a very popular choice.
Yes, so we run an undergraduate program in physiotherapy, which is 3 years. But our most popular option for Canadian students is the master's program in physiotherapy.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 2-year full-time degree. Students have to complete over 1,000 hours of clinical practice. The department have great links with local hospitals and clinics, and we have a number of Canadian students studying with us at the moment. We have around 21 Canadian students on the program, and we do allow students to complete their final placement back in Canada, which I think is very, very useful for students to build networks within the physiotherapy sector once they graduate.
Oh, great, wonderful. Any scholarships for students?
Yes, so we have scholarships of £6,000 available for our international students. We are offering just over 100 of those scholarships this year. Students need to have an offer in order to apply for one of the scholarships. They register their interest, so we don't require a separate essay. We will look at the personal statement the student submits along with their references to make a decision.
Okay, and how can students contact you in Canada?
Students can contact us through our representatives based here in Canada, so Student Solutions. If they reach out to our advisors at Student Solutions, then they can get in contact with us that way.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So I'm going to introduce, sorry, your name, please?
Dr. Philip Larkin. Dr. Phil Larkin.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Great. So can you just introduce yourself as well?
Well, my name is Dr. Phil Larkin. I'm a lecturer, a professor in the School of Law at Brunel University, London. I'm the module convener of 2 core modules for law students. I'm also the director of the undergraduate program, which includes the graduate N3, our recently introduced graduate N3, LLB law students, our LLB law degree. Okay, it's a 2-year program. It was validated somewhat late during the last academic year. The program itself lasts for 2 years. There are a number of core modules to sit in the first year, the basic legal modules. But we've also built in quite a measure of choice in the second year as to what students can choose to study. That also includes international students from places like Canada and elsewhere. As part of the law degree, as part of the graduate N3 law degree, we also offer the possibility to those students who want it to carry out a professional placement year in between their first and second years of study. The vast majority of those placements are paid, and it forms part of their degree, should they decide to do that. We have a dedicated placements officer in the School of Law, Mr. David Coronado. We also have first-rate careers advice and guidance to help students decide what type of placement would best suit them. The placement itself, each student would be assigned a placement supervisor who would go out and visit them, on site, and we would also meet with their line manager on site. Now, it's also a possibility for Canadian students, for example, if they manage to find work experience in Canada, they could what they could do is they could perhaps find it themselves, perhaps work on some legally related work during that placement year.
Right,
We can
right.
validate that placement and
Wonderful.
have Skype interviews with them on site and with their line managers.
Well, thank you so much. Well,
My
great.
pleasure.
That was very informative. Stay tuned.